Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. We eat the Arab food. Bro, think about it like this, bro. If a whole community doesn't regard themselves as black, we can't be black, bro. We literally can't be black, bro. Boogie, did you eat your brain cells? Really and truly, Somalis are Arabs, bro. Think about it, bro. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. Bro, tell me I'm not lying, bro.
We are Somalis, not black. There, I said it.
Why did I see a tweet today talking about the fact that Trump is targeting Somali people in Minnesota is going to put black Americans at risk? I don't think so. I think that black Americans and Somali people don't look anything alike, first of all. Second of all, they don't even consider themselves black.
Do you know that Somalia is 79% Arab and 21% African? That's why Somalia is an Arab country. They speak Arabic, they have Arab history and identity, so Somalia is not an African country, it's an Arab country.
Welcome back, guys. So the Somalis are saying they are not black. There is this current controversies of the Somalis saying they are not black. They seem to be differentiating themselves from the black and brown community, categorizing themselves on a different level, practically different from the black and brown people. So with these current controversies going on with Trump, ICE and the Somalis, it seems like Trump and his administrations have decided to put eyes on the Somalis community in Minnesota with allegedly lots of facts, like they say, claiming that the Somali people are trying to take over Minnesota, claiming Minnesota was promised to them about 3,000 years ago and now it belongs to them, which we see all of these statements by Somalis as an exaggeration. But guys, let's not digress, as the fact of this video still remains that the Somalis people are saying that they are not black. Just like we have some Somalis saying they are not black, some other people are right on the corner giving practical reason why some Somalis claim they are not black and the reasons behind their perspective. We also have videos of some foundational black Americans coming out to say that black Americans should mind their business, should stay out of the Somalis business, okay? That the Somalis have never recognized black community as being part of them, that they should stay off the Somalis business and mind the business that pays them. Just like what we saw on Twitter, some Somalis saying that since they have been affected by Trump's administration, okay, this immigration, yada yada, that is also fair that the foundational black Americans, which is the black American community, should also be part of this menace that they are currently undergoing, because already it's looking like the Somali community see themselves as, you know, just like their forefathers have been in America for a very long time. They now see themselves as part of the system and that they cannot be uprooted from the system. They see themselves as they are fixed in the system and there's nothing Trump can really do about it. Anyways, we see what's going on right now. It really is quite unfortunate for those that are affected by these raids and, you know, deportation by Trump's migration policies. Let's give these videos a listen. We'll be back.
Somalis are not black. Now, before you disagree with me, I just want to say, listen, right? There's no such thing as the term black. The term black only came about in colonization. I don't have to accept that, sahib. That's why the other day when I was in a place, someone said to me, are you black? I said, I'm not black, sahib. I don't accept that term.
Somalis are not black. There's a difference between African and black.
You think that a person, any person, can't tell the difference between a black American and a Somali person? I don't think so. I think that you can tell the difference between a Somali person and a black American person. Like, I really do. And I'm just saying.
Let's talk about why Somalis say, oh no, we're not black. As a Somali who does claim her blackness, I want to explain this with love. Because that statement comes from history, survival, and sometimes pain. First, Somalia isn't a part of the Western world. In Somalia, a deeply homogenous community, there's no reason to say you're black. Everyone looks like you. For example, like Nigeria, people identify by tribe or nation, not race. Race, as a qualifier especially, only becomes relevant to most Africans when they leave their country and step into a world that sees them through that lens. During colonization, Europeans didn't just divide our land, they divided our identities. Somalis were mistakenly told, ooh, you look different, you're closer to Arab, you're better. Those lies that were told by whiteness seeded the anti-blackness that still lingers today. And because Somalia was not colonized in the exact same way as other African countries, many Somalis grew up thinking that blackness was synonymous with oppression, something to escape, not embrace. But Western propaganda is global, honey. So in the same way that they show African Americans or all Americans in general that Africans are barbaric and starving, they show African Americans to the rest of the world as lazy thugs who are not to be trusted, violent. Many Somalis arrive here as refugees and want to rebuild their lives and think, if I distance myself from this label, maybe I'll be safe. There's still no excuse. My own mother, who struggles with anti-blackness and hates my dark skin, would always tell me, don't be a yo-yo, don't be a yo-yo. It's pure ignorance, but it stems from fear and lies. Here's the truth. African Americans are the moral backbone of this country. Every right, every protection, every piece of good experience that you are having in America was built through their blood, sweat, and tears. Their resistance, their strategic organizing, their sacrifice, it's the only reason why we have a foothold here today. And as much as Somalis want to say, oh, why do you care about black issues? It's because I'm in gratitude and they deserve reverence and solidarity, not distance and disdain. So if you hear a Somali say, I'm not black, I'm not black, I'm not black. So embarrassing. Don't get offended. Pray for them. They're wrestling with a lie that's literally older than them. A lie that was designed to keep us divided. And remember, no matter how lost we are or how far we run, we're still all one. Excuse me, thank you. I'm a black.
Welcome back, guys. It's your girl Joan here. Seeing the videos, I literally understood the Somali lady that was trying to defend the Somali people, giving reasons why they choose not to be black, at the same time are claiming that she is black, just like a whole lot of Somalis, all right, even though most of them claim they are not black. Okay. Yeah, so it's quite interesting to know that, of course, there are some other Somalis that still believe that they are black and not falling into the other zone of these other communities of Somali people not accepting the fact that they are black. But if you're a Somali person, do you really still believe you're not black? Let's really know in the comments. Or do you see yourself as a different race entirely? Let's know, and let's also know your reasons for saying that, okay? Now, the Black Americans have decided to stay on their own. Even though, you know, just like most of these Black American claims, just like the Black American claims that, you know, the Somali people are not really receptive when it comes to the black community. You know, they stay away from black people in general. You know, like I saw some videos saying Somalis people don't like to associate with blacks. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I feel like this could be a personal decision from their individual perspective, I guess. Or do you think it's a general thing with the Somalis regarding black people? Right now, I'm even having the feeling that some of these people might be scared of the word black. Black as a unique feature is something that can't break, okay? No matter the rigid experiences the black people must have experienced, they still stand strong, okay? I believe every black person has to be confident in their own skin, just as other races too. If you watched to this point, please say hi. I would love to see your hi in the comment. That shows that you watched up to this point. Thank you guys so much for always watching. I really appreciate you. If you're here to join our community, do well to join our community. Like this video because it has a way of pushing these videos to more and more people like you so that they also can see the video just like you have. Thank you guys so much. Of course, I love you guys. See you, of course, in the comment and on the next one. Bye.
If this video shows up on your For You page, it's for one reason and one reason only, okay? I know you're aware of the commotion that the Somalian community is facing right now, the racism that they're dealing with, the xenophobia, the rise in xenophobia that is being hurled in their direction in their community. And I'm here to remind you to mind your black ass business. Thank ya. For better explanation, the following comparisons is not for competition, but for education, okay? A quick little educational course on the crisis that is racism. You know, the same crisis that the black Americans here have been screaming about for ages, forever, since the beginning of time. Racism that other members of the black diaspora allowed to happen to black Americans under the guise that they were a better version of black Somalians. Trump called the Somalian community garbage. He said that Minnesota was letting in garbage. He said he didn't want them in his country, in this country. He stated that Somalian people are the main perpetrators of billions and billions of dollars in welfare fraud. All untrue and disgusting claims rooted in xenophobia and bigotry. But I can't trip too much over it. And you want to know why I can't trip over what he's saying about the Somalian people and the Somalian community? It's because I still remember what he said about the Haitian community, what he said about the Black American community. I remember that. Not just them, the Latinos, the Asians, the Middle Easterns. I remember the Muslims, the Arabs. I remember what he said about all of them. Earlier this year, Trump referred to the Black American community as thugs. He stated that their children, Black kids, were born criminals that needed to be locked up and put away. He called Black attorney districts rabid animals. He said that they were criminal suspects. He stated that they were unintelligent, had low IQs. That was literally Jasmine Crockett's rollout announcement and her telling everybody that she was running for Texas Senate. That's what he said. Mind you, this is just the tip of the iceberg. In 2015, Trump called Mexican people grapists. He said that they were criminals that were bringing in drugs illegally in this country. That's why he wanted the wall. In 2017, he reportedly stated that Nigerian people would never leave this country and go back to their huts. In 2017, he called North Korea an embarrassment to China. In 2017, he said that all Haitian people have AIDS. In 2018, he said that Haiti, El Salvador, the entire African continent, he referred to them as shithole countries during a White House meeting, okay? In 2019, the entire xenophobia towards the Asian community, calling it the China virus. You understand? The Kung Fu. In 2014, in October, he said that Puerto Rico was a literal floating island of garbage. That's what he said. The next month, he said that the Haitian migrants over here were eating people's pets. This is not a comparison of competition, but just to educate you that this has always been a problem. And the first people to experience it, the Black Americans in this country, have been trying to warn everybody, but nobody listened. And now it gives a whole new meaning, a personal meaning to that phrase. If you let them do it to me, they're going to do it to you. If you really believe that this is the year of revelation, if you really believe that this is the year of reality, if you really believe that this is the year where everybody is finally facing the truth, do not intervene. Do not defend. You can feel sympathy. You can feel empathy on the sidelines. Do not stick your neck in this fight. Do not do it. Let them feel it. Let them feel it right now. Let them realize exactly the place, the true title that they've always held in the eyes of these white supremacist people. Let them finally see.